I was born in KZN, Newcastle. And then I moved to Gauteng, Pretoria, around 2010. And I left the family there. My wife was working there. And then it became so difficult now for the family to say, you always not around. So I had to relocate them to Pretoria. The financial pressures that I felt of moving from my family to Pretoria was very difficult, because my wife had to leave the job to come and start looking for the job. Because at the time when I calculated, I told myself I will be able to support them. But with also my teenage daughter that is currently this year in the university, and also my elder son who was already in the university, there was so much pressure now to see where is the other finance gonna come to enhance that we afford the life that we want to live. So that's why I told you that I had to look for the opportunity that is gonna make me to make money, at the same time not cost me money to engage in it, as I've already spent money in other opportunities that I was trying to engage in, but not seeing actually the turnaround of making money with them. When I came here, I came with an intention that no, I will just here for a few minutes and then I will go back. Yeah. To my surprise, I was hooked to listen to the presentation. I think you were presenting on that day. Of
course.
I was hooked to listen to the whole presentation. It ended, and I decided that time that, hey, I'm going to join DuePoint. So with DuePoint, for me, it was a plus that I get something. I don't have to buy stock. I don't have to sell. I just carry my phone, and everything is in my phone. I'm able to meet anybody and show them the DuePoint system. At the moment, there is light. Even my wife is very happy about the business that I'm engaged in, other than the other businesses where I had to buy stock. So now I don't have boxes that I have in the house. I just have my phone, and I'm doing business. First month when DuePoint was paying me 440.
Yeah.
And then they added 55 rand on that. Yeah. And my wife was saying, oh, okay, this thing is really working. And then she gives them prospects. She got her own groups, yeah, and I prospect. She's a qualified psychologist. I think this is a plus to me, that I get that at no cost. And she will motivate me. And I get to be inspired again every day. Through her, I think I'm blessed to have her around me. And even my daughter. My daughter is a kind of a person who is business-minded. And she will always value that. Now, I don't spend money, but I'm making money. She's currently studying to be a chartered accountant. So when I share how DuePoint works, because she will want to know sometimes, and then she will say, hey, yeah, this is good, because you actually not spend money, but you're actually making money. I've decided that this is the business, or this is the opportunity that actually would really enhance my life. As I'm ranking up, I'm currently at rank 2. The way you participate in DuePoint, you get to grow yourself, you grow your relationships with friends, long lost friends. And today I'm still maybe finding new people, that I haven't met before in my life, that are part of my life through DuePoint. The very most important thing about understanding the system is you need to look at the development seminars, training videos. My first 15 days in the system, I've spent the 15 days watching the training videos, because I needed to understand the system. Although I have just grasped the concept when it was presented, but I needed to get to understand how the system works. You get to understand how easy you can introduce the system to others. And I encourage anyone else that is within the DuePoint system to not take for granted the training videos, because they will equip you and empower you and make you to really understand how to really offer this opportunity to others. The joy that you get becoming part of DuePoint is to be around people that have a similar vision with you and that are not competing with you at the same time, because we all have one mission of growing our channels, and we are not in competition. We actually engage together and love to be together most of the time. I'm currently with the public sector, and behind the scenes, I'm not even in any front desk offices. So I don't see the actual people, but through the DuePoint system, I was trained how to engage in social media. That's where I find most of the people that have come and partner with me. I was the kind of person who will always be reserved with my life and my private things. So with the DuePoint system, I've changed to a person that wants to go to people and talk to people. The way I use the DuePoint or introduce people to DuePoint is the way that is so simple, because the system itself is simple. I always introduce a DuePoint system by asking a person, do you know DuePoint? And when the person say, I don't know DuePoint, that's the opportunity for me to prospect. I get their numbers, they take my numbers, and then I engage with them. I've got aspirations, big aspirations in life. I want to see myself with a paid up bond. I don't want to have a bond, and I don't want to have cars that are paid like through the debit orders. I'm aspiring to have 2 more sport cars. Is a BMW Z4, but the cherry on top car that I want through DuePoint is a Bugatti. Because when I saw DuePoint and the levels that it can take us through, and I listened to the dream that a DuePoint team has for the world engineers, I was listening to it that they will want us to come with aeroplanes to DuePoint offices. And I'm aligning myself with that to say, I'm going to be having a Bugatti through DuePoint. It's time that is going to take me, and obviously numbers that I do every day, I prospect every day. It's going to take me there. I don't want financial pressures, and I want to have the choice that I want, my cars. I want to have that paid up house, and I want to have, obviously, that free holiday will be part of the parcel at that time. As I'm here, I will say I'm an ambassador for my team. I'm representing you guys because we work together. As I say, they give ideas and all that. And these guys is a business that we will take and it must take us very far. Because at the end of the day, out there, we have seen there isn't anything else that you're going to be engaged in without capital, but you still been able to make money. So this means so much that DuePoint is identifying me as your ambassador, and we must use this. You must tell the other people wherever this is our team member, so that they join us too, because we will also train them and support them and make them to make money. So let's use this as an opportunity that we've been identified as a team, not SBU, but everybody there, so that we know that we will also assist others and to encourage them to come and join our team.